Hello, this is Denise Boston, welcoming you to the Voice of Transformation series. Over my years in the practice that I have, and as a personal and professional development coach, occasionally I have clients who come because they feel that happiness eludes them in some way. Usually they're under a misconception. They thought that it was a home, a certain financial status, a relationship, and even a family that would have brought them happiness. Happiness truly does come from the inside out, rather than the outside in. And research has identified 5 broad pathways to happiness. The first is when we are living in line with our virtues and showing our strengths in wisdom, honesty, integrity, perhaps that we have a sense of justice and that we can show compassion to others. Second is when we are in an attitude of gratitude, when we are truly grateful for the things that we have and that we can show that appreciation to ourselves and others. Then we find happiness in that. And isn't it amazing how when we start to focus on the things that we can be grateful for in life, that we actually then find more things to be grateful for? Number 3 is when we are in the moment of now, when we are just living in the moment rather than racing off to the next thing, when we stop and smell the roses. What would life be like if we never stopped to watch a sunset or a sunrise? Number 4 is in close relation to number 3. This is when you are engaged in the process of flow. Athletes would call this being in the zone. And it's when you're not necessarily self-conscious about the achievement, but rather that you are in action of doing and being. This also provides you with happiness. Success is a journey. And isn't it amazing how when you look back at an achievement, that you actually find that it was the things that you did along the way, looking at from where you were to where you've come to and who you've become and the learnings that you have undertaken. Number 5 is when you are leading a meaningful life, and this usually relates to when you are in service to others. When you are doing something that's greater than yourself and it's not for your own advancement or own gratification, then again you get that sense of worthwhileness and happiness. In the field of psychology, there is a theory called the hedonic treadmill. This theory explains why people who are wealthy aren't necessarily any happier than people who are poor. The theory is that we have a preset point for happiness hardwired into our brains. So no matter whether life is good or life is bad, we will still find that amount of happiness and keep coming back to that preset point. This also explains why people who win a lottery, once they have adapted and habituated into that new reality, research shows that they are no happier than somebody who'd never won the lottery at all. The question is though, have we got the ability to increase our capability for happiness and to find longer and enduring happiness? And the answer to that is yes. There is a technology called mindful practice, and when you enter into the mindful practice processes, you start to pay more attention to your life. You start to notice that you are living in your values and virtues, that you are more grateful for the things that are around you, that you tend to be more in the moment because you're paying attention to the life that you are living, that you are in the process of flow by consistently taking action and being aware of the actions that you are taking, and then finding that there is something greater than yourself and that you are leading a more meaningful life. If you'd like more information on how you can engage in the processes of mindful practice so that you can increase your capability for greater happiness, then go to the website www.nlplanguage.com. Your greater happiness awaits you.